Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I'm sure you've heard a lot from our meteorologists talking about how hot it's going to be out there. The temperatures are going to be rising for a few days at least, so summer is here to stay. We want to make sure you are staying hydrated, and we don't want you to forget about your pets either. So that's kind of what we're chatting about today, talking a little bit about keeping pets safe and cool during these extreme summer temperatures that we're about to experience. So without further ado, joining me now at the Alert Center, we are welcoming the owners of Dogtopia here. Yes, let's get that going. Rich and Anna Jungman, thank you so much for joining me today at the Alert Center. We really appreciate your time and your help letting people know what they should know about keeping their pets safe.
We are with Dogtopia of Papillion-Shadow Lake. We're an indoor, basically an indoor dog park. So it's a great place to come in the summertime when it's too hot and the dog needs exercise. Our facilities are constantly at between 70 to 72 degrees, so it's a nice, cool place. But I know there's many times that other owners or pet owners want to be outside with their dog even when it's hot. And dogs do need exercise, even in the summertime when it's hard to do so. But it is critical that you take steps to make sure that that pup is safe when we do exercise.
Right,
One of the
exactly.
things we want to tell everybody is, testing the heat of the concrete. The
Right.
concrete or asphalt is going to be much more warmer than the outside air temperature. And if you place the back of your hand on the concrete or the asphalt, you cannot keep that down for at least 5 seconds to 7 seconds. It's too hot for your dog to walk. At
Right.
125 degrees, skin burns can occur on the paws in 1 minute.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, again, excited to know that you are an inside facility for those who kind of want to check you out. I'm going to kind of go through this B-roll that we have here. Look at how cute. So this kind of gives you a better idea of what pet owners can expect on the inside. A lot of furry faces, a lot of fun, and just a clearly. I mean, as you mentioned, you're inside, so this is a temperature controlled environment, so might be a good alternative for those who don't want to walk their dogs outside, or as you mentioned, for those who probably can't when you do that kind of the back of the hand rule, right? I mean, if you're picking your hand up quickly, imagine their little paws out there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We also, at Papillion-Shadow Lake, we do water activities outside. So they do get to go outside and enjoy the nice weather. But we keep an eye on the heat. We do pools, splash pads, sprinklers. We have all kinds of popsicles. It's not just for kids. Dogs love popsicles. So you can do beef broth. You can do frozen yogurt, frozen bananas. There are a lot of things. If you go onto our website, we do some summer safe foods. So be sure to check that out. Make yourself popsicles at home. It's a fun activity for you and your kids, and then your dogs get the benefit.
Right, and I was
And
going
if
to
you
say,
are going to go
oh,
out
go
and
ahead.
do a walk, just making sure that we're doing that early in the morning
Right.
when the temperatures and the humidity level are at their lowest, or later in the evening when the temperatures are starting to drop. So we still can get the dog and the pup out there for that exercise, but just doing it at the right times of day, and probably cut down a little bit on the normal duration of that, because it is still hot and it's still humid even at those points of time. But I think both the pet parent as well as the pup will enjoy it more if it's at the right time of day.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was going to say humans as well as your pets probably enjoy it more early in the morning or a little bit later at night. So yeah, I mean, I know I have about 110-pound hound dog named Ollie, so I'm
Oh,
very
wow.
aware of yeah, his needs.
Oh,
He's a bit of a drama queen, so he's not afraid to let me know if he's too hot or too cold. But yeah, so I mean, just a wonderful thing that you offer. Let's head back to look at those cute little faces. I just love this video. You can see everyone's just kind of hanging out, getting along. And what should people know if they're actually, headed to Dogtopia for the first time? I mean, are all these pets this well behaved? My goodness.
After a while of being in the daycare in that setting, they definitely get that way. But one of the first things, and it's all about safety and the wellness of the dogs in the care of the one that's coming, we do what we call a meet and greet. And that's basically where the dog and the pet parent come in. It gives them opportunity to tour the facility. And then we do a temperament evaluation on the pup just to make sure that they're ready for daycare. And once they pass that evaluation, they go into open play and have a lot of fun with their BFFs.
I love it. And sometimes the dogs just want a little love from humans too, right? So do you have somebody on staff? It looks like you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have about a 15 to 20 dog ratio per coach in there. Obviously, the more the dog comes, the more they get to know the human coach that's in that room, and there's definitely a bond that's developed there for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. New besties forever, most likely. Yeah, that's really great. Yeah. So, any other tips? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we run our daycare just like kids daycare. The dogs do activities. They have craft day. We do different games. So once your dog is there, let's say you are a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Your same friends are in your classroom Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Your coach is in your classroom. So it makes it a safe space that they know who's coming, and then they are very excited to come play with their best dog friends.
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like they might not want to go home, right? Too much fun hanging out with their friends. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Dragging them out of there versus dragging them in. Yeah. That's very cute.
They definitely sleep good after a day.
I was going to say, yeah, they probably do. Any other tips for pet owners? I mean, dog owners. I mean, some people, even I've seen them walk their cats outside on a leash, right? So the same rules apply for their paws,
one thing I would say, obviously the thing with cars, even with a car with its windows down, it can be 20 to 25 degrees hotter than outside. So unless your pet or your pup can come with you to where you're going, it's just best to leave them at home and not have them in the car. And that's even with the air condition running in the car. And too many times we hear the tragedies of a pet being left in a hot car and a bad outcome. So if they can't go with you where you're going, just let them stay at home.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. The car does heat up very quickly out there. That's true. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me at the Alert Center today. Was there anything else you wanted to add, or did we pretty much cover it?
You covered it, but we just say if you're interested in experiencing a day of Dogtopia, check us out at dogtopia.com/Shadow Lake.
All right, that sounds great. Rich and Anna, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
All right, guys, if you were just joining us, we're chatting a little bit about keeping your pets safe during these extreme weather conditions. It is hot out there, and we do want to make sure that their little paws aren't hurt. If it's, some of the suggestions the owners of Dogtopia were telling me earlier, you want to make sure, you go out early in the morning or late at night, maybe not during those peak hours of sunshine out there. And they do offer a safe space, for your pets to kind of stay indoors and play with other pets, play with other people. And they also did recommend making different kind of cool treats for them. So like a yogurt treat, that might be kind of fun for you to do with the kids at home, this sort of thing. So some really good advice from the owners of Dogtopia today. In the interim, I just kind of want to let you know, we are covering the latest stories for you on our website. That's WOWT.com. Refresh this page here. So we do have a breaking news banner at the top of our website. Nebraska special session. Lawmakers adjourn for day one after less than an hour, filling 20 bills without debate. So quite a good breaking news headline. You can always click on this story for more information. I'll leave that as a web extra for you if you're interested. In the meantime, before we go, let's kind of take a look at how hot it is outside, or we can take a gander from our CityCam network. Here's a look from our Blackstone camera. So it looks kind of hazy out there. I remember Chief Meteorologist Emily Roller was saying yesterday that the haze we're seeing was most likely due to wildfires. So hopefully the haze will not linger. Here's another look from our first national camera. Look at the Missouri. Not too windy out there. You can see that flag on the flagpole just kind of staying put. And then a last look for you at 144th and Dodge. Not a cloud in the sky, but still kind of hazy out there. So we'll have to stay tuned and learn more about what exactly that is tonight. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for joining me at the Alert Center. We hope that you are staying cool outside along with your pets, and make sure you stay tuned for our first broadcast, First at 3, with our Dave Zavolinsky. Until then, have a wonderful day.